Hey guys, welcome back to Live Your Style. I'm Sharrah, and tonight we are going to talk about how to decorate a Christmas tree. Now this is the first video of the Christmas series this year. As you guys know, as a Robeson, decorating for Christmas is a big deal. So now being a Stevens, I've taken all of those tips and tricks that I've learned from my own mom and added them to now my own home. If you guys like anything in these Christmas videos, I'm gonna have it linked on my blog for you guys to check out. Pretty much I shopped at Target, Crate & Barrel, Pottery Barn, and I think that's it. Now why are we filming at night? I've never filmed a video at night before, ever. However, when it's Christmas time, it is magical at night. That is the time that your Christmas tree looks the most magnificent and just so magical. So we figured, why not just film this episode at nighttime, more personal, more inviting, and you guys can see the magic of our tree this year. Before we jump into the 6 ways to make your tree look amazing, you guys should hit subscribe because we have a great channel and we love new subscribers. Click it. Now, if you guys have been watching Making the Most of Our Small Space, you guys know that we live in a very small space. So what do you do if your apartment is too small for a Christmas tree? Step number 1, get a half Christmas tree. Yes, they exist. Last year, we did not have a dining room table at the time when we decorated because we had not gotten married yet and we hadn't moved in together. So we put our Christmas tree, when I was filming last year, right in this area. Well, now we have a table and we don't have anywhere else for a tree to live. So what were we gonna do? Well, I know my mom had one welded a couple of years ago by Louise. Do you guys remember that video? It turns out people make half Christmas trees like really often. So we ordered one and we put it right up against the window behind me, if you can't see it, over there. And it's perfect for, like, you know, if you don't have a lot of space, you still get the Christmas tree vibes without having the giant tree in the middle of the room. It's amazing. Number 2, if you have a fake tree, separate the branches. If you have a real tree, they're naturally already separated. A lot of people build their fake tree and they don't think to pull the actual individual branches apart and then all of its little wings, and they come in really stiff and like jam-packed from the box. Not a cute thing. You want to take all the branches, let them breathe, move them around. It'll make your tree look so much more full and just a lot more substantial and really pretty. Number 3, add twinkle lights. Okay.
That's how you do your trees?
Yeah, sign language, hello. ASL. You know those really thin fairy lights? Well, they have ones that fade in and fade out, or they twinkle really fast. It actually looks really cool when you set it to the fade level. You want to add a lot of these different lights into the tree branches. You put it in your tree, you can add some of them really deep into the branches and then some of them a little bit out on the ends, and it just brings your tree to life. It's not just like standing there, it's like living there. It's amazing. People do this? You do that? You do 3 like that?
I do, yeah. More like this.
Okay, this is definitely a guy thing. Everyone write a comment. Do you guys do 3 like this? 3 like this? This is the normal way, by the way. Or 3 like this. This feels so weird. I do my 3s like this. Tyler does them like this. This is like so gangsta. Number 4, add a tree skirt. Okay, I know this is obvious, but I have a little trick, so bear with me. We wanted to go for this green theme this year because we got a new sofa and it's white. So we decided to do a lot of greenery. It's very fresh and clean, and it's kind of gender neutral, so it doesn't feel super girly in here because I've got Tyler around. I absolutely love how it turned out. It's kind of traditional with a little bit of that minimalistic vibe. It looks amazing. Okay, back to tree skirts. So we layered on top of the really pretty white one, this really pretty green and black plaid one, kind of giving it that green vibe, right? Here is the special trick that I promised. Get some tissue paper, crumple it up, and stick it underneath of the tree skirt. Why do you do that? Because a lot of the time when you put your tree up and you put your tree skirt on it, you don't put presents right under the tree right away. Most of the time it actually sits there without any gifts under the tree until maybe a couple days before Christmas. And nobody wants a flat tree skirt because it just looks like, I don't know, flat hair without hairspray or something. You add those crumpled up tissue paper underneath. It can be any color from the 99-cent store, super cheap. And it gives it a little bit of like body and texture, and again, helps your tree come to life. And it looks so good. Number 5, fill in the holes. What do I mean by holes? If you guys look at your Christmas tree right now and you see really big open spaces that could really use some extra branches, this is the time to fill it with things called picks, which are big extra like pieces of Christmas tree you can put in there, or ribbons or garland or extra big things that are not ornaments. For my tree this year, I did not do any ribbons because I wanted it to feel a little more organic clean and not so glamorous. So I opted for this really pretty like sweater woven garland that I added, which I think added like that perfect little cozy touch. By using things like picks and garland and ribbons, it really adds that fullness that makes your tree look so beautiful. I'm on a snack break. I'm on recess. Leave me alone.
Weren't you supposed to go with the tree?
What? Popcorn?
Some people put popcorn in the tree.
Yeah. I don't recommend that. That is not going to help you have a fabulous tree. Number 6, ornaments. Okay, so now that we've added our twinkle lights, put on our skirts, filled in the gaps, our tree is finally prepared and ready to add ornaments. When it comes to ornaments, there's a variety of different kinds of ornaments you guys can use, depending on the style you're going for. One thing that I have grown up always using, my mom taught me how to use these, she showed me the glory of these special things. They are called spinners. I did not know that there are trees that do not work with spinners. Apparently, when you buy a tree and it's lit with LED lights, they don't work with spinners. Such a sad day when I tried to put my spinners on and they wouldn't fit. So we don't have any spinners this year because our tree is not compatible. Okay, all of your ornaments should match your theme. So I know you guys may have some really sentimental ones that do not match your theme. Put those in the back or don't use them because it just ruins the whole vibe of your tree. So you need to pick a theme, figure that out, narrow it down, and then stick with it. For us, we decided to go, like I said, with a little more green and white and make it really natural. And so I was looking a lot more at the textures of my ornaments. I liked a lot of the wood ornaments, a lot of white. And then because I picked that beautiful garland that was like a sweater, I was kind of looking for ornaments that had that same type of like fabric or texture to it. So naturally that kind of lent itself to getting some ornaments that were animals, like a moose. Apparently, moose have very similar sweater fur, or at least at World Market. No, but really, I love the way that our tree turned out with all of our different ornaments. They were still very sentimental. We have one, it's like a brass colored frame. I got it at Crate & Barrel, and I put one of our wedding photos in it. So special and so sweet. We also wanted to make sure that we were able to tell the story of Christmas, and we wanted to include a manger because Jesus was born. That's why we're celebrating. And that was something that was really special to us. And we also have a football ornament because Tyler, he loves football. So I found him a football ornament. So there's a way to tie in the sentimental with the decor and make it all match and look fabulous. You just have to try and keep that front of mind, and you guys will do a great job on your trees. Yes, Magnolia blew up in my living room, but I'm okay with that because it looks so good. Bonus tip, buy a tree with the stomper. If it doesn't come with the stomper, go to Target and buy yourself a foot stomper. You literally stomp your foot on a little button and your tree turns on. So amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys loved our first video about how to decorate a Christmas tree and make it look bomb. Please post photos of your guys' Christmas trees. I want to see how they turned out. If you guys end up making your own little tree, whether you have a big space or a small space, post them on Instagram and tag me or Facebook or whatever. I can't wait to see how your guys' trees turn out. Hopefully this helped. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a lovely Christmas. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe.